Hi, I'm Pastor Scott. Thank you for joining me today and for giving me a little bit of your time. I wanted to share with you a little bit from my farm here. It's just so beautiful. I had to come out here to do this. But I want to say something that a lot of preachers will not say. I don't know. I don't know. You have a lot of preachers that are afraid to say, I don't know. They feel like they have to have all the answers. I was a church staff member. I know what it feels like to have someone come up to you demanding answers and wanting answers, and you just not know what to do or what to say or how to answer their question. We get so many messages and questions and emails and messages from people all over the world here at Sanctuary International, and a lot of the answers sometimes are just flat out, I don't know. Now, there are a lot of people that I really admire that know a whole lot more about the Bible than I do, and I'm not afraid to go and say, hey, I need some help with this. Will you help me? Will you give me some answers? But you know, a lot of times, I don't know. Matthew 18 verse 3 says that unless we change and become like a child, that we won't be able to see the kingdom of God. And sometimes I wonder what that really means. Do I have all the answers to even that? Not really. But I want to say that I firmly believe that we have to be willing sometimes to say, I don't know, God, but I trust you anyway. You know, there are a lot of things that happened in my life. I trusted a lot of people that I shouldn't have. There are a lot of people that have hurt me along the way. I even had someone that just blew up at me one day and says, you have a victim mentality, but I don't. It's not that I feel like I'm a victim. It's that I've been around the block a little bit, you know. We all have. So people can act however they want to, but they've been there too. But I want you to know that through everything I've been through all the trouble, all the strife, all the struggle that I have had in my life, there is still one thing that I can tell you is true. And that's that Jesus has been there for me. He's been good to me. And do I understand why I went through everything? No. I've lost people that I truly loved. Do I understand that loss? No. Why would someone take their own life? I don't know. Why have, in my life, we lost 2 children? Why did that have to happen? I don't know. But I can honestly say that when I look at Jesus, I want to look at him as a child with wide-eyed belief, not being bound by sin, not being bound by doubt or fear. I just want to be able to look at him, and one day I'm going to look at him, and I'm just going to look at him for who he is and just love him. Just love him. Just thank him for being there for me and being there with me through all those tough times. Here's a good question for us though. Do I have to know? Do you think that people around me or even God above cares that I know everything? That's where the word faith comes in. There are a lot of things in this world that I don't know. And you know, this podcast is called a heavy metaphor. And this is very heavy. And it's a metaphor that Jesus used, where he says we must come to him with faith like a child. Admitting that we don't know. Admitting that we just love him and we're here for him. And ready for him.